Hello, my name is David Griffiths, and welcome to day 24 of 50 Days. I've been sharing thoughts, inspirational ideas that God has given me along life's journey. And today I want to share an idea that I came across from something my big brother Bob shared with me. What follows I am follows you. What follows I am follows you. A great real estate magnate named Rock Thomas discusses in a video that he shared about his life story. He grew up on a farm with a father who worked really hard, and he was inspired to work hard because his father worked so hard, but he wanted to play, and he talks about a special day when he knew he was going to play with his father because his father had promised, and he came to meet with his father, and unfortunately, instead of saying that he would certainly keep his promise and play with him, his father got angry and talked about how hard it was to support the family, and he better go outside and play by himself before the father put him to work. We can all think of how tragic that was for Rock to grow up without the support of his father. But what he did get from his father was a work ethic. He worked really hard because he wanted to please his dad. He wanted to hear that his dad was proud of him. His dad never came inside to his hockey games. His dad was never there when he received academic awards. His dad was never there to support him. And even later on in life, after he had some financial success and he heard that his father had cancer, and he went home and his father said he had some outstanding bills, and Rock paid them off, and he asked his father, was there a moment when he was, most proud of him? What was that moment? And his father didn't really have one. And Rock was devastated by that. And when he went back home, his marriage had fallen apart, and he had lost his job, and he had to move back in with his mom at the age of 30. But some little bird told him to get into real estate, and he did. And when he was starting his real estate career, he came across a mentor. And this mentor said something to him. This mentor talked to him and realized that he had all these negative images about himself from the time that he was young and not having the support that he needed. And this mentor asked him about who he was inspired by, and he talked about Clint Eastwood, and so the mentor encouraged him to have a positive affirmation. I am ruggedly handsome. I am ruggedly handsome. Say it 1,000 times. Say it more than that if you can fit it in. And Rock followed his admonition and started saying this affirmation, which started changing his thinking until finally, spontaneously, one day he talked about being the greatest real estate salesman in that area, until he went from having hardly any sales to leading sales to finally buying the company. And so at the end of all this, the point that he shared was the point I want to share with you. What follows I am follows you means if you say I am a great teacher, that's what you'll see in your future. If you say I am a great father, if you say I am a great husband, I am a great son, if you say I am a great friend, that's what follows you. If you say I am a great salesperson, I am a great student, what follows I am follows you. This is day 24 of 50 days. I'm David Griffiths, and I want to encourage you to follow the great I am. But whenever you talk about who you are, make sure you talk about yourself the way that God sees you, the possibilities that God has in store for you, because what follows I am follows you. Have a good evening. Take care, and see you tomorrow on day 25.